What's going on YouTube? This is Traveling Tony. I'm here in Mwanza, Tanzania. I'm gonna walk around at night to show you how safe it is here in this country. And a lot of stuff you hear about Africa is propaganda, and it only correlates to certain zones or certain countries. People put Africa together as one, but in reality there's multiple countries in this continent. They're not all the same. Yes, some are dangerous, but some are very safe. East Africa is an example, and I'm going to show you that tonight. Please tune in. I know it's a little blurry. I'm using my my iPhone. I don't know why it's so blurry. Pay all this money for these phones, and it still ends up blurry. But anyways, yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to be walking through, showing you guys the streets of Mwanza, Black American perspective. Thanks.
Disclaimer, this is my first time ever trying to walk around this city at night. The last time I came, it was only for one night. I mainly stayed to my hotel, the Lanana Hotel, the one I showed in my previous video. I stayed there. They had everything I needed. I had no reason to leave. They had food, there's a restaurant, anytime room service, Wi-Fi, everything you would need during your stay. So this time, since I'm doing YouTube, I guess more frequently, I decided to go out and get some real content so you guys could see what the streets of Tanzania are like at night in a more local city. Now, one of my commenters said I showed a bad part and not the nice part. Well, in my defense, I was just walking around showing what I seen. I wasn't targeting any specific areas. This is just the area right like outside the airport. It's actually a nice area where my hotel is. It's not like I was staying in the slums. But I will go back to Mwanza, and I will go to like Lake Victoria,
turn right,
those other places, the mall, and I'll show people that side of it. Right now, the purpose of this video is to show safety walking around at night. Whether you're man, woman, or teenager, you are safe to walk around this place at night. I'm walking with my phone, and there's no issues. It's not like walking around Johannesburg, South Africa at night with your phone out. Then you'll be begging for trouble. You probably won't even keep your phone. Most likely you won't even keep your phone. At the end of the video, I'll explain why it's so safe to walk around here at nighttime compared to somewhere like Johannesburg, South Africa, or even, Brazil in the local areas at night. There's one distinct difference between this country and those countries, and I talk about it at the end of the video. But anyways, as you can see, it's all cool, copacetic, nobody cares. The issue is there's no street lights, really. The lights you see are from houses or motorbikes that drive by. The motorbikes that drive by produce light like this one. It illuminates. People are able to see. I think people here can see in the dark anyway. They're used to it. I was even able to see in the dark. But you get to places like this where it's well lit. Everything is cool. I never once felt any type of danger or threatening type of behavior towards me at all. It was just all love. Most people don't even look at you. I was very happy with how I was received in this city. It doesn't look the prettiest, but looks can be deceiving. Never judge a book by its cover. That's what I have to say to the people who see it as, oh man, that place is crazy poor. Don't judge a book by its cover. Go there, try it out, see for yourself. My reasons for not wanting to live in Mwanza is because of firsthand experience with their medical facilities. They do not have the proper medical facilities for life saving. If you go to Dar es Salaam or Arusha, their medical equipment is way better, and they can save your life if you are in a situation where you're about to die, close to death. I wasn't quite sure if this was witchcraft or they were using the candles to illuminate their shops since there are no lights available. Like, look at that, that's all blackness, just me walking. you have to really pay attention to your footing when you're out there, because there are rocks. The same rocks you see me walking by during the day, I had to traverse those same rocks at night. So be careful. Use your cell phone light. This is not a dangerous place. You can use your cell phone light to get correct footing. Make sure you look down a bit. Don't just keep looking forward. You gotta look down a little bit. You don't want to trip over something and hurt yourself. It sucks. I hit my toe on the rock before. I thought I was gonna die. Everyone's looking at me crazy. I'm over there limping and jumping around and stuff.
What's up, guys? So my walkthrough of Mwanza is pretty safe. There's no issues. You see kids running around. There's no danger out here. But I do not recommend new travelers try stuff like this. You have to get a feel for the area you are in before you embark on nighttime journeys. You are taking a risk. I myself, as an experienced nomad who's been doing this for like 11, 12 years, I've been traveling overseas, spending a lot of time overseas since I was like 22, 21 years old. I moved to Japan when I was 19, and then I started venturing out, you know, when I got a little older while I was out there. So you have to be able to assess the situation, because, you know, this could have went totally differently. I could have got robbed, I could have got killed. This is their country. I'm a foreigner, you know, but here's a cool place. There are uncool places. There are cool and uncool places. You have to be able to discern the difference between the two. So that takes experience. Walking in areas, checking the temperature, seeing how people receive new people in the area. If it's a sketchy place, they know you're new. Everywhere they know you're new. They're used to the same people. You dress different, especially from another country. Shit's different, totally different. Especially if you're from another continent at that. Very different culture. So I would suggest that you make sure you're a experienced traveler before you try stuff like this overseas. It's okay if you know the country's safe. This place, you can do it. You know, I did it. You know, my Swahili's not the best. I'm walking around. No one even cares. I'm recording. No one even cares. I have a nice phone. This is nicer than most people's phones that are walking in the area. No one cares. No one's looking at me crazy. Of course, you'll get some looks. You're recording. You're walking. It's not normal, but it's no danger. I give Tanzania, as far as safety, I'm giving Tanzania A+. As far as safety, is an A+, or you could even give it an A. I'm gonna do a village walkthrough probably tomorrow, but obviously I'm not gonna release it right away. I have to edit, but yeah, it's pretty safe. No issues at all. You see little kids running around by themselves. It's a pretty safe place. It's very family oriented, very loving. The only issue is development. That is the only issue with this area, is development. So I walked out. I've been out all day walking around. Well, it's not that long. It just switched from day to night. I stayed in most of the day, but it's pretty safe. I'm here. I'm speaking English. Obviously, people gonna look at me when they're walking by and they hear me speaking English, but it's cool. So thank you guys for tuning in. I just wanted to sit in some lighting because I know I'm so dark. It's hard to see me. And people want to see you out here in the sticks. You know, I gotta probably get a camera. I thought the iPhone 14 would be sufficient and I didn't have to buy a camera, but I guess I was wrong. All right, guys, so this is the best lighting I'm gonna get. It's showing how safe it is. As I was saying before, it's me walking around. I waited till I got to an illuminated area so the camera looks better, but it's straight. It's dirt roads, undeveloped, but very safe. People are not on demon time, and that has a lot to do with drugs. There's no crackheads around here. Even though it's a poor place, people are not strapped for money, because, you know, fiends are the ones that are pressed to get the next hit. Regular people just need food and basic needs taken care of. That's it. Fiends are the ones that cause crime in an area. I'm ending the night with my restaurant food here in the hotel. I got my sweet chili sauce from my house, you know, had to be prepared. Always have your sauces. When you're going to places you're unsure about, make sure you have your sauces just in case the food's not that good. That is a pro traveler tip, pro nomad tip to enjoy your food. At least you'll enjoy your food, even if the place sucks. Okay, this is a nighttime view of the restaurant. I'm ordering food. They actually prepared the food right in front of you so you can see how everything's done. I never had spring rolls this big before. I didn't even know they made spring rolls this big. Personally, I love the ambiance of this hotel, the lighting, the seating, just the environment's very cool. I really enjoyed my stay here. This is a good hotel. The one negative thing you should know about this hotel is the Wi-Fi range is terrible. The Wi-Fi in itself is cool, but the range is horrendous. Thank you, Asante. Very nice. All right, I got a lot of spring rolls. Thank you. Can I have a cup of ice, please? A cup with ice? Ice? Yeah, and a cup. I have water. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Okay, I may have ordered too many. Their selection wasn't the best. The food is edible, but it's not like what we're used to and what they produce in Dar es Salaam. This is local, healthier stuff, but it's pretty cool. I'm just trying it. I didn't know they were like this. This whole thing cost me like $7. So even if I don't eat it all, I'll finish it tomorrow. It's not a bad deal. Make sure you get this mosquito net feature. It is unbelievable. The mosquitoes out here are vicious.